Okay, hey YouTube. So, I guess it's been a while since my last video I've done. And right now you might be thinking I look a little bit different. Well, the reason why I look a little bit different is I actually just got finished with FFS from Dr. Zukowski up here in Chicago. So, I'm a little swollen right now, but so far from what I can tell, the results seem pretty good. It's still kind of difficult to tell what my results will look like because I'm still pretty swollen right now. My face looks really greasy because I had to put this petroleum jelly underneath my eyes just to keep them from drying out and so that they heal correctly. But as far as my surgeries went, I had a chin augmentation here done, so to narrow it and kind of make it a little bit round. But of course you can't really see that right now. It's swollen, and I have a bandage right here, and also had a jaw augmentation done. For the same reasons you cannot see that either. But previously, if you didn't know, I've also had a rhinoplasty and a tracheal shave done by Dr. Zukowski. When I first came by, I was planning on doing the forehead recontouring, but I decided on not to do it just because it's a very expensive operation, and I'm not sure how much brow boosting I have, and I'm just gonna see first how it works, if I really need it afterwards, and if not, I might not get it. If I do, I'll just get it later on down the road. But what I also had done was I also had fat grafting to my temples area, so I think that just in itself has really helped kind of shape my forehead. But you can't really see. It's not a very good camera right here, and it's not a very well lit room. Maybe I'll be able to show you better in some future videos. I also had some fat injections to my cheeks here, so I also kind of look like a chipmunk. In addition to all the swelling, I also have lots of puffiness in my cheeks from the fat injections. So, pretty excited now. I finally got most of the FFS stuff done that I needed to do. I mean, prior to FFS, I was already passing very, very well. This was, for me, it was kind of like the icing on the cake to really boost my confidence, because a lot of times, though, people tell me I always pass, and I never really get anyone who says anything about me. I always had that feeling of, oh, why is that person over there looking at me? So, I'm hoping this will help alleviate it. So further down the road, I do have other things planned. So I have about an additional 5,000 saved up right now, and I'm gonna need to save up some more for additional procedures. Next procedures that I'm gonna want to get would be, well, the last procedures. These should be the last ones I should get, and then I should be done with everything. Is breast augmentation and SRS, and maybe possibly the brow boosting if I still feel that I may need that. But I'm trying to get you a better view. And a lot of it too is just my eyebrows. I think the way my eyebrows grow, the pointiness of it kind of accentuates any eyebrow boosting I might have. So I think for my next video, I'm going to get my eyebrows waxed and done and get rid of this kind of pointiness and see if that kind of makes any big difference. Because last time I had it done, I felt like it did make a difference, but I also do kind of like the uniqueness of my pointy eyebrows, so I do sometimes like to keep them pointy. But other than that, I'm leaving tomorrow. It's actually only been 4 days since FFS, so I think I've recovered pretty quickly. So leaving tomorrow, I'll be back at home with my parents at around midnight back home, so I'll probably be around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I probably actually get home. So I think I'm probably going to be sitting around the airport for like 6 hours until my plane leaves, but that's okay. I got a bunch of episodes of True Blood loaded up on my laptop, so I'll be able to watch that. Other than that, I will be off work until the 20th, recovering, but I may start work earlier, just depending on how I feel, because I always need money. And during that time, one thing I did while waiting, since basically I have nothing to do in my room until I get back and go home. So I applied for like 100 jobs for my degree that I graduated in, so it's just like medical research. So I sent out literally about 100 applications. So hopefully I'll receive something from then. And also something interesting about my application. Before my applications, I used to be in charge of a group on campus of TransU, which was just basically a discussion group where people who, were transgender or bigender, genderqueer, we just come through, we have discussions, we do activism, we'll do games. And I facilitated that for years. So I put that on my application because I thought that'd be a good leadership experience. But for now, I took it off because I'm not sure how employers are responding to that. Maybe they might not review my application just because they see that. So it's kind of almost an experiment myself. I took that off my application, and instead I put my CVS pharmacy job on there instead. So we'll see if that makes a difference, and we'll see. Well, I guess we'll find out if there's any discrimination, I guess, in hiring trans people after that. So, and I'm also going to be looking for another part-time job in the meantime till I get my actual, real job. So I'll probably go down to DC and go to a few bars and clubs and try to get a job application there. Just so, I'm gonna be trying to put away about $1,000 a month just to save up my surgeries. I like to get my breast augmentation done before summer comes around, and I'll be really, really happy about doing that. And I'm also probably going to be looking for a new place to live. I have a few friends who still live back in my college town, and I'm going to try to see if I can room up with them and try to get some really cheap rent, maybe about $200 or $300 a month. And if I could do that, that'd be great. I could get out of my parents' house, and it'd just be a lot more fun and a lot more independent just to be able to have it in place. Plus, I'd be way close to work. Right now I drive an hour and a half both ways to get to work, which is, I'll probably be spending just as much in rent as I'm spending in gas just to commute. So it's really no loss either way. I just have another place to stay at. And yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna leave about for today. I'll probably do another video in a few days so you can see the update on my progress and see how much the swelling has gone down. So I'll leave some more, I guess more videos for you to see and more information for me to talk about. But until then, I'll see you YouTube people. Bye.